the answer, so everyone, all of you can get benefit from this. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to move my camera a little bit, the position of my camera a little bit, so if you don't mind. Yeah, much better. So I'm using two different screens, so that's why you'll see me at two different, looking at two different screens. All right, let's get started. So anyone who is watching me live on TikTok, I would recommend all of you guys to head to my YouTube channel. Hi Ashi, how are you? Is there any chance for 189 this financial year for RN with 80 points? Is there any? Okay, we've got this question coming on YouTube. Jitin Anita Ravindran, sir, good evening. Is there any chance? Is there any such norm that department gives prior information before a subclass of 189 invitation round, like they did in December 2023? Jitin, to some extent, it is yes, because they do sometimes give information. For example, last year in 2023, this information came from Migration Institute of Australia. So Migration Institute of Australia is an organization which is formed of all the migration agents, registered migration agents, and they are given this information there. So not that every time you will see them letting applicants know that they are going for a round, but it is more like a state thing. So if you look at states are more likely to give you guys that information more. So states, for example, Victoria always they give information when they are going to conduct a round. Some other states do as well, but in case of 189 round, I haven't seen that in the past, but last round that happened, we already had that information that they are going to conduct it round. Okay. Any chance of 190? This is a question on TikTok. Any chance for 190 RN with 85 points single? I think pretty good chances if there is any. Ashi, can a child apply for a visa or not? Ashi, I don't think you need a visa. Okay. So you already have Australian passport. If you need Indian visa, I can help you for sure. All right. So guys, if you are watching me live on TikTok, I recommend all of you guys to head to the YouTube channel and you can ask all the questions there. Okay, because we are taking questions on YouTube only today. I'll try to stick to YouTube because it is much easier for us to answer questions on YouTube. It is much easier for us to show what the question is, so everyone is able to learn from that question. Okay, so just give me 1 sec. So there are currently 8-9 viewers on TikTok. There are a few viewers on YouTube as well as on Facebook as well. Keep asking questions, guys, and help me share this stream with your friends. So if any of your friends need to ask any questions, they can also interact with us here. For those who are new to my live shows, I would love to introduce myself to all of you. My name is Mahinder Singh and I'm based in Adelaide, South Australia in Australia. And we assist international students and temporary visa holders, and even people seeking partner visas, 80, any of those migration related matters, we can assist you with that. And if you are an international student in Australia, you're not sure what to do, if your course does not lead you to PR, we are here to assist you. Simply send us a message on WhatsApp +614 521 200. So we would be happy to assist you right away. So for those who are watching us live on YouTube or on Facebook or on TikTok, I'm just letting all of you guys know that we are taking questions on YouTube only because it is much easier for us to answer your questions on YouTube. The interaction is pretty good on YouTube because of that platform. So we can show the question to everyone, so everyone can learn. So to wrap up, the updates over the weekend, what are the changes that has just started? So English is all of you are aware that there has been changes in English requirements for student visa. Okay, so student visa English requirements are now 6 and no less than 5.5, and there is a major change about 485 visa English requirements. So look, when I looked at this instrument, it was pretty awkward because they have different scores needed in different sections and different overall score. So you have to be very, very careful if you're going for a 485 visa. Make sure that you meet the criteria. Okay. Muhammad Sadiq is saying, "Hi Mohinder, is there any chance my brother can convert his tourist visa to student visa?" Look, as of today, Muhammad, if your brother is in Australia and if he does not have any visa condition on his visa, this is a question coming on YouTube. So someone is asking, "Hi Mohinder, is there any chance my brother can convert his tourist visa to student visa?" As of today, if there is no 8503 condition, we can definitely look into this, lodging a student visa application onshore. So I would recommend you to connect with us, and we can definitely look at his previous profile, what has he done in the past, his work experience, and we can decide accordingly. Okay. All right, guys, the number of viewers on TikTok are growing. I recommend all of you guys to help me with sharing this video with your friends, because I want to see at least 60, 70 people at any given point of time. I want to make it more interactive, as interactive as possible. So I'm equally competent in Hindi, English, as well as Punjabi. So feel free to ask questions in any language. Primarily, I generally use English to answer your questions, but you can ask a question in any language. So language is not a bar as long as it is within these 3 languages. Okay, there are currently 37 viewers. For those who are watching me live on TikTok, I recommend all of you guys to head to our YouTube channel. My YouTube channel's name is Australian Visa Matters, and you can ask the questions on YouTube. It is much easier for us to answer questions on YouTube. So there are a few people who are already interacting with me on YouTube. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, can you please let me know if you're able to hear me properly, because I'm using a slightly different mic today. So give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear me properly. Or you just write, "Yes, we are able to hear." Just write it on YouTube that you are able to hear me properly. Guys, if you're watching me on TikTok, please head to our YouTube channel. YouTube channel is displayed on the screen here, because we are taking all the questions on YouTube. Okay. If you need to talk to us, you can simply give us a call on the given numbers. Okay. We are here to assist. Most likely you would be required to book a consultation in most cases. But yeah, it really depends. If it is a course change, university change related matter, we may be able to help you without booking consultation. Just send us a message on WhatsApp or send us a message on any other social media platform. Unknown me is saying, "I'm in Australia on tourist visa and I want to change it to student visa. Is this possible?" So unknown me, if you are in Australia on a tourist visa, you want to change it to student visa, we can definitely have a look at your profile. So you can simply give us a call at +6 1452 169 and we'll take it from there. Okay. Muhammad Sadiq, he has IELTS 6. Muhammad, I think if he doesn't have 8503 condition, if he has IELTS 6, there are chances for him to probably apply for a student visa in Australia. We can definitely look into the profile. You would be first required to give us a call. And most likely, for us to give you full information, you would be required to book consultation as well. Okay. All right, Jodh Sandhu, painter, 70 points in Victoria. Jodh, look, this is a question coming on TikTok. Jodh, Victoria is not considering any trade occupations, unfortunately, this financial year. So it is a bit tricky. This is a question coming from Jodh on YouTube. Painter, 70 points in Victoria. Jodh, please weigh your options. Victoria is not considering trade occupations this financial year because we haven't seen many people in the trade occupation invited for this. So my recommendation to you would be explore other options. Okay, if you're currently working in your own occupation, explore other options. It could be a employer sponsored visa if your current visa is running out. So please do explore other options. And if your current visa is valid for maybe a couple more years, then it may be good for you to just keep waiting and probably think and probably see how they react next financial year. If they have more quota, they may even invite trade occupations. But this financial year, Victoria is really not considering trade occupations, unfortunately. Okay. Keep going with the questions, guys. Anyone who is watching us live on TikTok, I recommend all of you guys to head to my YouTube channel. When there are no questions on YouTube channel, I'll come back to your questions on TikTok as well. But primarily, I would recommend all of you guys to please head to our YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and ask all the questions there, because it is much easier for us to answer all the questions on YouTube, because we can display the question, we can show you the screen, and everyone knows what the question is, so everyone gets benefit out of it. Okay. Harjot, even if there is any 189 round, looking at the past trends, it seems less likely for painters. But yes, if there is any 189 round for trade occupations, I think for a painter, 70 points are okay, right? That's all I have to say, unfortunately. Okay, there's nothing much this financially in terms of general skill migration. Zain Ali 947 is asking this question on TikTok. Zain, I would recommend you to please head to the YouTube channel and ask all the questions there. Next question is coming from Harpal Singh, is asking chances of subclass 189 or New South Wales 190 for life scientist. So Harpal, it really depends how many people, how many points do you currently have, whether you are currently working in your own occupation or not. These all things I would need to know before I am able to make any assessment. Okay, so please, for that, I need to know how many points you are on. So please write about your points and whether you are currently working in your occupation or not. Guys, those who are watching me live on TikTok, please head to our YouTube channel. YouTube channel is displayed on the screen, and I want all of you guys to please ask questions on YouTube channel, because it is much easier for us to answer your questions on YouTube, as we are able to display the question and everyone is able to learn from it. Okay. Next question is coming from Rimal Yadav. Rimal is asking, hello sir, for 3411 111 subclass 190, what should I do and requirements? So Rimal, I'm not sure which state you are currently located in. Okay, so I can definitely check your occupation 3411 111. So general electrician, you're talking about general electrician. And general electrician, just give me 1 sec. I'm going to share my screen. So if you look at general electrician here, you can see, just give me 1 sec. I just need to remove one of the slides. Here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to give you the best possibility of here. So general electrician, if you see on the screen, general electricians are not like too many. There are very limited people, 185 EUIs only for 189, and even the states have very limited EUIs. So your points seem to be pretty good to me. I'm not sure, you haven't written your points though, but if you have like 75 or 80 points, you will be very competitive. But the question is whether they are going to do 189 round or not. That's a question to be asked and to be considered this financial year. So if they do so, there is possibility you will get invited, but the chances of that happening are very unlikely this financial year. So you can explore other options. It could be employer sponsored visa. Okay, it could be training visa. So explore other options. That's all I would recommend. Okay. All right. So we have Rimal. I have answered your question. So you were 341111. 341111. Okay. I think, yeah. So 341111. I have already checked that. So keep posting questions, guys. Tham Khatri is asking, hello sir, I applied for my TR extension on December 12, but not granted yet. Just showing further assessment. So Tham, just keep an eye from any email. If they have asked for more information from you, you should provide that information soon as possible. That's all I would say. Nothing else you can do apart from waiting. Okay. Look, if it takes a bit longer, it's fine as well, because you may get a little longer time as well on 485 visa. So yeah. Chastity Jackson, is it difficult to switch from 600 to 190 or 189 in Victoria? Chastity Jackson, that question is this question is very big question for me to answer as a migration agent. Can you switch from 600 to 190? The chances of that happening within the duration of a student visa, tourist visa, are very, very limited, because for 190 or 189 visas, you need to meet 3-4 different things. So first of all, you are required to have skills assessment. First, you are required to have skills, and those skills are in demand in Australia. That means you should have an occupation in the occupation skill list of Australia. Then you need to meet minimum points requirements. Third one, you need to do EOI and ROI and all those things. And then after that, once that is done, if you get invited, if you're talking about 190 visa, it is a state sponsored visa. If you get invited, you will lodge a state nomination application. Once your state nomination application comes out positive, then you can apply for or lodge student visa. Skilled visa. So it will take time for you. So I don't think on 485 visa or on 600 visa you'll have enough time. I'm happy to make an assessment though, Chastity. Please do head to our website at www.eems.com.au. I can show you my website here on the screen. And you can book a consultation from there, and I would be happy to explain you the whole process. Okay. Let me show you the screen. So this is our website. You can head to our website and book consultation from here by filling in your details. Our consultation charges are $99. I would be happy to make an assessment on your profile and then provide your advice accordingly. Okay, guys, any information that you get on our TikTok media channels is generic only, may not directly apply to your individual circumstances. If you want to discuss your case individually with me, want to sit with me one-on-one and want to figure out what are your pathways, I'm happy to do so. You would be required to book consultation, and you can see our website there from where you can book consultation. All right. There we go. We continuing your questions. That's fine as well. You can send us a message on WhatsApp too. No problems at all. All right. I'm back with you guys on TikTok. Let's see what you guys are up to. Because I'm taking a lot of questions, most of the questions on YouTube only. So I know, please bear with me. We are trying to make this switch because it was getting a bit too messy on TikTok. It doesn't mean that we don't want to answer your questions. We do want to answer everyone's question, but it was getting a bit too messy on TikTok. So that's why we are asking everyone to head to our, that's why we are doing parallel live shows on both platforms, YouTube, Facebook, as well as on TikTok. So it gives you more opportunity to ask questions on each platform. But my preference is always YouTube, because we can show the question to the audience, and whatever we speak or whatever we discuss about that particular situation, everyone else learns as well. So it is more beneficial for everyone. Okay. Sahiba is asking, how long will it take to get answer when I apply to renew my work visa? So I'm not sure, Sahiba, when you are saying you will apply to renew your work visa, what kind of work visa and where you are currently located? Thank you very much, ST Jackson. Please do assist us with more likes. So double tap the screen multiple times. More likes would automatically invite more people and help me sharing this live on your TikTok as well, so more people can get benefit out of it. All right. So No more questions on YouTube so far. If you guys are watching us live for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching us live on Facebook, do follow us. And if you are on TikTok, please hit that follow button too. Next question is on YouTube coming from Ramesh Casey. Shall I return back to Nepal or wait here by applying student visa because I'm in 500 visa and I have used my 405 visa already. I'm RN with 70 points in 189. So Ramesh Casey, I am. Shall I return back to Nepal or wait here by applying student visa because I am in 500? So Ramesh Casey, your question is your question involves a lot of things for me to first understand and know before I could answer that question. So this is I would recommend you to please, if you haven't spoken to a migration agent so far about this scenario, I would recommend you to please book a consultation. So you can simply head to my website at www.eems.com.au and you can do it from there. Okay, I would be happy to listen to your whole scenario and then provide you advice accordingly. Now, Desi Boys is asking any chance of, for 491 invitation on 80 points for chef cook included state points. And Desi Boys, which state you are located in? If you're talking about state sponsored visas, you need to tell me what state you are located. So if you show me what state you're located, probably I can help you with some information on that question. So you are in Western Australia. For this financial year, Western Australia is closed, so you don't expect any invitation from Western Australia until probably mid-August or maybe end of August 2024. So Western Australia is closed for this financial year for any nominations of 491 and 190. I hope that helps. We have Hapal coming in again. Hapal's question is, I posted further details about, can you please review? Hapal, let me check what your questions are. 75 and 80 points respectively, working in regional New South Wales at Southern Cross University in my occupation. Okay, so Hapal, if you are working in regional New South Wales and if you are meeting that pathway 1 requirements, you should apply to RDA with the state nomination directly. Okay, and if you are not meeting those requirements, obviously you have done expression of interest. I'm not sure what is your occupation, but most of states are considering high points and relevant job. These two considerations are almost, these are like hallmarks or standard requirements for every state. So you may be able to get invite if you increase your points and if you are currently working in your own occupation. New South Wales still has a reasonable number of seats available for 491 and 190. So your chances are always open. Try to improve your score and make your UI more competitive. Okay. Mega Podel is asking when is the invitation round happening for registered nurse in New South Wales. So registered nurse New South Wales does a lot of rounds. They do not always tell that when they are, but they do give around now and then. But you need to know one thing: how many people are there, so you can have a bit of idea about if you're talking about registered nurse NEC. If you see on the screen, just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to show you on the screen. Let me show you on the screen, please. So if you talk about a registered nurse NEC, you see registered nurse NEC, and if you look at the backlog on the screen, if you see on the screen, you can see on the screen there are currently over 2,000 registered nurses that registered for 189. But if there is any round and if they invited nurses, I believe all of them, they would be invited, because I had like 4 clients. They all got invited in 2023 18th December round. So all the best to you. if there's any round. And if you talk about state, in New South Wales, there are over 1,500 nurses in New South Wales. I don't think New South Wales will invite these many nurses in one go. But yes, there are nurses sitting on 80 points and higher. There are on 80 points, there are 482, and there are even more, 203 at 85, and there are a few more at 90 as well. But there would be many of those applicants. They would be offshore as well. So they offshore, not many people are getting invited from states. So it depends on multiple different factors. Okay, I hope this information helps you. Guys, if you are watching me live on TikTok, this is the time to hit that subscribe button. If you're on any of the social media channels, sometimes you follow, sometimes you subscribe, depending on the social media channel. But yes, we are taking all the questions on YouTube only. For those who are watching me live on TikTok, my apologies to all of you. It was getting a bit too messy on TikTok answering all the questions, and many questions were being getting unanswered. That's why we are taking all the questions on YouTube. Why so? Because on YouTube we can highlight your question. When we speak something about your question, everyone else learns as well. So the purpose here is to spread as much as information as we can to help you guys in making these important decisions of your life. Remember, guys, anyone who is watching us live on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok, please note any information that you get on social media channels is generic only and may not directly apply to your individual circumstances. If you're looking for individual information, if you're looking to get your profile assessed, please do visit our website at www.eems.com.au. It can be found on the description box of this video or any of our social media channels where you are watching us. Okay. So next question is coming from Gagan Sani. Please bring all the questions on YouTube. So head to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Australian Visa Matters. I can also show you our YouTube channel on the screen here, just to assist you guys here. Just give me one sec. Just give me one sec, guys. So our YouTube channel is here. I'm unable to show you my YouTube channel. So just bear with me. It is Australian Visa Matters. I think you can see if you just Google, if you go on YouTube and search either Endeavour Education and Migration Services or Australian Visa Matters, you would be able to see our YouTube channel there. Okay. All right. Keep asking questions, guys. There are a few questions coming from Ajit Singh on TikTok as well. Ajit is asking diploma of early childhood. What is the second? So Ajit Singh is asking diploma of early childhood. What is second year future? Low points 60. So Ajit Singh, if you have done graduate diploma in early childhood teaching, my recommendation to you would be to what should you do? If you have done graduate diploma in early childhood teaching, I think it is the same question. Yeah. So I have two questions from Umair on YouTube. Please wait for me to answer your question. So Umair is asking, can 476 holder apply student visa onshore after current policies and implementation? Look, if you're currently a holder of 476 visa, and if your current visa does not have any condition on it, you can do so. But you have to address why you are lodging a student visa after 476 visa, right? So you have to tell them, okay, why you are. So remember, it is not about. So what you are hearing these days, that yes, you will not be able to lodge a 485 visa after student visa, or temporary visa after temporary visa. You can't lodge a student visa. So there are two things. One is like absolute stop. Absolute stop would be there when your current visa has a condition on it. So they can't do it if the visa is already granted. But when you apply for a student visa, you need to prove genuine student. And as a part of proving a genuine student, you need to tell them that why you are required to study now at this stage of your life. Okay. So if you are choosing a course which is upgrading your qualification and experience, the genuine student criteria would be easily addressed. I'm not saying there is 100% guarantee that you're going to get student visa granted, but it would increase your chances of being granted. Remember, when we lodge any visa in Australia, nothing is guaranteed. Until you get the visa granted, there's nothing is guaranteed. So if you choose something that is natural upgradation of your skills, there is likelihood you will get your student visa. I hope that answers that questions. And if you need Umair, if you need our assistance, we can assist you. Connect with us on +6145216920. Give us a call or send us a message on WhatsApp. We are here to help. Okay. Now I've got a question coming from Gurdeep. Gurdeep is asking, hi sir, I completed my graduate diploma in early childhood in New Zealand, and I have New Zealand teacher registration as well. I have IELTS 8877 as well. Can I do skills assessment? Want to apply for Australia 189 or 190? So Gurdeep, if you have studied in New Zealand, and if you meet the minimum qualifications, absolutely. If you've got IELTS band as well, you should be able to register in Australia. And if you are registered in Australia, you can get skills assessment. Once you have skills assessment, we can apply for your DO and EOI and ROIs from offshore. So Gurdeep, for you, I would recommend you to head to my website here. The website is shown on the screen. I would recommend you to head to my website and book appointment from there, so I can run you through the whole assessment, okay, full assessment, and then we can help you with the process going forward. And it will also give you opportunity to ask all the questions one-on-one, and we can take it from there. Okay, I hope that helps. Gurdeep, I hope I have answered your question already. Okay. All right, guys, keep going. So for those who are currently watching us live on TikTok, please do head to our YouTube channel, because we are answering all the questions on YouTube today. My apologies, I'm not able to answer questions on TikTok today. The reason was there were so many questions coming, and some of those questions were a lot of questions were getting going unnoticed. So on YouTube, it is much easier for us to display your question on the screen. So not only but you are learning, but everyone else is also learning out there. So our purpose at Endeavour Education and Migration Services is to provide you as much as information as we can to help you guys in navigating your pathways to Australian PR. Remember, guys, anyone who sees us live on TikTok or other social media channels, please note the information that you get on these channels is generic only and may not directly apply to your individual circumstances. If you want to discuss your profile with us, you are required to book consultation, and for that you can connect with us on call +6145216920. The number is given on the screen, or you can also send us a message on WhatsApp as well. If you are a student in Australia, if you are not sure what to do, where to go, you have been in Australia for a while, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, but you're nowhere close to PR, guys, this is the time to talk to a registered migration agent and take professional help. You can't make decisions of your life just by looking or talking or viewing someone's information on social media platforms. These are important decisions of your life, so you need to sit, okay, get assessment, and then follow those steps. And it doesn't hurt me. It does hurt me a lot when someone comes to me and they talks to me, okay, sir, I've been in Australia for the last 10 years, and I feel sorry for them, that 10 years in Australia, your quality time is gone, but you're still nowhere close to PR. There has to be something that you are not doing that you are supposed to do. Our duty as a registered migration agent is to show you the right path. If you have the right path, if you have the right information to make those informed decisions, you can get where you want to be. But it is not going to come for free. It is an investment that you're making on your future. Like you paid college, university fees, you paid them a lot of money. You gained Australian qualification. This is the last bit when you find your ways to permanent residency in Australia, and this is a hard bit as well. So make sure you take professional help. Okay, we are here to help. We can only assist you if you help yourself. Yes, S is asking, hi, any chances for network administrator at 75 points for 190 New South Wales? Yes, if I say yes, there are a lot of chances, would you be happy? You already know what are your chances. Okay, at those points, and in IT field, I don't think you stand even any chance, right? But I'm saying this on your face because I know if I give you false hope, it's no good. Okay, so you need to either keep working with your points, and if you're currently working in your own occupation, at 70 points, I don't think you will be competitive even next year too. So if you're currently working in your own occupation, then please explore the options of employer sponsored visa. Okay, maybe think changing your location can sometimes help as well. So I'm not sure what your exact scenario is, but this is a time in your life where you really need to make very, very strong decisions what you want to do in next 1 or 2 years that can help you in gaining PR. Okay, Silent is asking, brother, someone asking me to need anything, just passport copy, Singapore work permit copy, ID card. Look, guys, there are so many people. They are working in the industry. Okay, I only specialize in Australian visas. Okay, we only specialize in Australian visas, but there are so many people working for other countries as well. There is a lot of fraud in this industry as well. So make sure if you are talking someone's help in Australia, the chances of having fraud in Australia are very, very limited because here I'm a registered migration agent. If you get any services from me, I'm only going to tell you that you are eligible for. Okay, so I'm not going to ask for any money unless I know this can be done, and you are aware of that, how we are going to do it, right? So it works for in different countries though. So make sure don't give anyone any money unless you are sure that yes, your work will get done properly and professionally. Okay. Diploma, Ajit Singh, diploma early childhood, what is 2-year future? Low points 60. So Ajit Singh, graduate diploma in early childhood. If you're talking about Ajit, if you're talking about graduate diploma in early childhood, पंजाबी च लिखोगे तुसी वधिया लिखोगे शायद मैनू समझ नहीं आ रहा है पंजाबी दे विच लिखो अपना क्वेश्चन कोई चक्कर नहीं है I'll be happy to address your question. ठीक है मेरे हिसाब ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਬਈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲੋ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਨੇ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟ ਡਿਪਲੋਮਾ ਅਰਲੀ ਚਾਈਲਡਹੂਡ ਕੋਈ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਲੋ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ 60 ਹੈ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਕੇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਅਗਰ ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲੋ ਪੁਆਇੰਟਸ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟ ਡਿਪਲੋਮਾ ਅਰਲੀ ਚਾਈਲਡਹੂਡ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ 491 ਤੁਸੀਂ 491 ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜੁਗਾੜ ਬਣ ਸਕਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਅਗਰ ਜੇ ਰੀਜਨਲ ਏਰੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੂਵ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਲੋ ਪੁਆਇੰਟਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ I also welcome Manjot, my assistant. So Manjot is going to assist me the rest of the session. So Manjot, I'll give you some opportunity to talk to everyone.
Yes, guys. So as you know, maybe you don't know, I'm a qualified education counselor. I deal with all type of education. Like if you want any admission in university or in any college all over Australia, so I am the person who can help you with that.
So we are answering a question from Harshdeep Kaur on YouTube. She's saying, sir, if I start grad diploma for early childhood now, and if I apply student visa in case if I left with few subjects, is there any issue in getting student visa further? I am waiting for extension of COVID visa. Okay, so first of all, this graduate diploma in early childhood, if you want to do it on just online completely, it is only available on 485 visa. There are certain institutions that are giving you graduate diploma in early childhood with the masters in education, right? So if you want to go for a student visa, probably that would be the way to go. Okay, so
So try to collab with the masters of teaching, then you will have a good chances of getting a student visa grant in that case.
yeah,
And
so
you can complete your grad diploma of early childhood online, and then after that you will be getting face to face to the master of teaching, and then it will give you a opportunity for getting employment as an early childhood teacher while you are doing your masters as well.
that's right. So it's all about planning, guys. So suppose if you just study 1 year of graduate diploma, once that visa runs out, what are you going to do? So you need to have longer extended visa. So after finishing your study, if you are able to meet English requirement, you can get registration and do your EY, and in the meantime, you are finishing your master's degree as well. So you have longer visa too. And with those occupations in which those occupations which are really in demand in Australia, for example, early childhood is one of them, and similarly nursing, if you do visas for those occupations, there is more likelihood of you getting the visa grant as well, okay, because the government decides those applications slightly differently as they do for any other, like management and all those trade courses and stuff.
So we have a comment on a TikTok which is the next intake for a graduate diploma of early childhood. So we have an intake available in July. Next intake is in July. So all intake of April, like April is full at the moment. Yes,
Yeah.
it's full.
So if you want to secure July intake, simply reach out to us, and we are here to assist. Now I'm going to answer this question.
If anyone wants to do, like, if anyone has studied a master degree of 2 years and want to do and doesn't have a score in IELTS to get the skill assessment, for the future reference, if anyone want to do graduate diploma in teaching, like in early childhood teaching, and with the masters, like with the 4 year of degree, you would be waive off your IELTS or any English requirement. So we have a good option available, like graduate diploma plus master of teaching, if you guys want to do.
Okay. So Harshita, you're asking this question from on TikTok repeatedly again. So is there any early intake? Unfortunately, no. Most of the intakes are.
I think
gone.
you may have talked with us before. I think I have sent you a document checklist, but I haven't heard you from
So
from
if,
you.
if
So
Harshita, look,
maybe, yeah, if you have ever been talked us before, then
if you have spoken to us before, please react to the email. We may have sent you a document checklist. Remember, guys, your life is not going to change unless you take that first step. It is all about that first step. If you don't invest the time and money and energy into something, you don't get the outcome that you desire. Okay, it is simple as that. So if you want to become a millionaire, if you don't work and if you don't think differently as compared to others, how would you do so? Remember, guys, we cannot go back. Okay, we cannot go back and change our past, what we did in the past, what were the things, you were not guided by the right person and things like that. This is a common story that we hear. Sir, we didn't have the right guidance, but it is not always like so. What I have realized over the years, that it is not because you don't have the guidance, but you had the guidance, you had the options, but you didn't choose to take those options at the right time. It is all about doing the right thing at the right time. So please, if you are really struggling, just be accountable. We are all adults, right? Not many students before 18 years come to Australia. I know you're too young. Some of them are too young when you are in Australia at 18, 19, and 20. But remember, let's take accountability of our own actions and our own situation. When you take accountability, that actually inspires you to take that first next step, which for your positive future, for your positive outcomes, for your positive career, for your positive visa. So you need to take that first step. And how you take that first step? With the help of a person who is happy, who is able to guide you with their knowledge, with their experience, and with their education. Okay, so at Endeavor Education and Migration Services, this is what we believe in, or we are here to help. But first, you guys need to help yourself. We are here to do anything that we are able to do from our side, living within the limits of the law and doing all the legal things as possible. We are here to help, but you guys need to help yourself, right? So you guys need to first take that, take charge of your life, and just sit with a migration agent, discuss your options, and then take it from there.
Yes, Harshita, it will be completed in 1 year.
Okay, so Mandeep is asking on YouTube, hello sir, I have 90 points for 491 in Victoria Regional. What are the chances my visa is ending on 13th of November this year? So Mandeep, if you are currently, your points seem to be good for a 491. If you're currently working in skill level 1 to 3 occupation, that's great. Your visa is running out in the month of November, so I believe you would still get a couple of months next financial year. My recommendation to you would be keep working with your points and keep working with the salary. If you find a better job with a better salary, you may get selected next, and keep staying in regional. So your 491 and 190, both options are open. Okay, all the best to you.
And the person, those have done their bachelor degree from Australia and are on 485 visa, don't wait for anything. If your bachelor is good for the PR, then that's okay. If not, then try to get enrolled into graduate diploma in early childhood, because teachers and nurses are on a priority list. So they are giving invites to nurses and teachers, and getting grants as well. They are getting grants on priority as well.
Yeah, we lodged, I think I lodged 4 applications in 2023 in the invitation round on 18th of December. We've got 3 grants already. So those people who applied during that invite, within 3 months, they got their visas granted. So yes, nursing is hot, right?
Teacher is
has always, and similarly, graduate diploma in early childhood teachers are hot. But for state-sponsored visas, which are 491 and 190, you would be required to meet the state's criteria too. So, and what is state criteria? Most states would prefer those people who are working in their own occupation. Why? Because they are addressing the skill shortage in their state. That's why they will exhaust that place for you, because they know that, yes, they're getting one worker in highly demanding industry in that particular state. So please do make sure you plan accordingly. A lot of people, what I have seen lately, I had a consultation with a person this morning. This guy is studying graduate diploma in early childhood, almost finished, okay, but he's been driving Uber since then. So he never entered the industry. Now he's finding very, very hard to find a job. He has a registration, he has everything, but not able to find a job because you didn't enter the industry early enough. So you need to enter the industry early enough so you understand how the things work, even at a lower skill level, but you do enter the industry. For example, if you want to work as a chef, who is going to hire you as a chef in the first go? No one.
No.
So you start with dish cleaner,
kitchen hand, or maybe dish cleaner,
right?
Yeah.
Or
even some of the I have seen a lot of people, they learn the skills from the YouTube.
Absolutely, yeah.
And first day, and the restaurant people were saying that you have to come here on trial, and he was saying, do you know how to make the naan? So the person said, yes, I know. And he learned from the YouTube, and on the same day, then he was making the naan.
So entering the field even at a lower skill level is the way to go, guys. Okay, so in the future, no, take it from me today, only those people are going to get PR who have the skills. The party is over. Like you saw during COVID, a lot of people got invited, even if you were just driving Uber and you were just doing skill level 4 jobs, but not anymore. Remember, guys, we need to understand this. If you want to get PR in Australia, you need to align your skills and your knowledge as per what is required in Australia. As per the skills that are required in Australia. If you are able to do so, it is pretty good for you. But if you don't listen to this calling, that is happening these days, you will suffer for another 2 to 3 years. So please start early and think and discuss before you make any decision. All right, all the best to everyone. Okay, next one is Harshdeep is coming on YouTube. She's saying, sir, do I need to pay fees for masters in teaching as well now with starting of early childhood course? In that case, if you take both COE, obviously we have one COE and then another COE, you would be required to pay some deposit for masters as well. And that too is more true, Harshdeep, because once you finish your graduate diploma, you won't have it takes like 6 to 8 weeks minimum to do a skills assessment, and after that you need to do EOI and wait for the state to invite you if it is state sponsored visas, or even for any 189 potential round to come. So it does take a time. So it is always good to plan in a way that graduate diploma and then a master's in education, and then that will give you at least 1 year from the day you graduate with the graduate diploma to fulfill all the criteria for your future visa.
Yeah, but it depends upon her scenario as well.
So
if you already have done your master degree from somewhere and then you are doing the master, then you will be benefited from doing the masters in teaching. Like you will be waive off your IELTS.
Very good question. What is the best pay for a chef to be get invited from Victoria? I would say a minimum threshold. That would be the best pay, 70 grand at least. Minimum threshold, because that's where most of the government departments, even though they don't indicate it anywhere, but they follow more or less the same similar regulation. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, so there are still currently 14 viewers on TikTok. I recommend all of you guys to, if you are watching us live on TikTok, please head to our YouTube channel. Can you please post a link of YouTube channel in the comment box?
Yes, sure.
So just cut, copy, paste, and post. So we are posting a link of YouTube channel on TikTok as well. I would recommend all of you guys to head to our YouTube channel, and even on Facebook. We are live on both platforms. Ask a question. So you can ask questions on Facebook. You can ask questions on TikTok. Not TikTok today, but you can ask questions on everywhere. Keep asking questions, guys. Please post the link of YouTube channel. You're posted? You're not getting posted?
No, it's not.
Okay. That's all right. So what is the best way to do so? You can...
I'm doing from the website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So... and I have 75 points for Chef 189. So Mandeep, I think I have answered your question already. I would say minimum threshold income. All right, keep going, guys. Ask questions. Keep asking questions. There are currently 14 viewers. Or maybe I have switched off the comments. That's okay. All right. So guys, keep going. There are currently 18 viewers. For those who are watching us live on TikTok, I would recommend all of you guys to head to our YouTube channel and please bring all the questions there. Harshdeep is saying again, sir, but my concern is student visa. I would get student visa again as there are rumors going about no further stay condition for visas. Look, rumors. Okay. So I want to show you that on screen here. Let's do a bit of analysis of what they are saying. Okay, so please bear with me. I want you to please look at the screen. For those who are concerned about student visa, I hope you guys are able to see on screen. So this is website. Department's website. I'm going to go on eligibility, okay, and I'm going to go on genuine student test. Okay, so I'm going to go on genuine student test. I'm going to share this whole page with you. Let's read these one by one, guys. Those who are on TikTok, I'm discussing a really important thing on YouTube. So please head to my YouTube right away before I start speaking. I'm discussing this genuine student requirements, and then the concerns and the issues that the students are facing, and those rumors that are around these days whether you would be able to lodge another student visa while on temporary visa in Australia. So please head to my YouTube right away. You can head to you can go to my YouTube from here. Just give me 1 sec, okay? Everyone, just please hold on. I'm going to come back to you. Please hold on. Here. Just give me 1 sec, okay? I'm just trying to figure out the link. Okay. I don't want to link here.
Actually, so that means I wouldn't be able to get student visa after my COVID visa expires. That's my only concern.
Yeah. I'm going to address your question. Just hang in there, please, okay? Somehow I'm not able to select this source. There's no signal. I'm not able to show my screen. I'm not sure why. Yes, absolutely. So I'm discussing a really important thing, guys. If you head to my YouTube channel right now, we are going to discuss these concerns that students are having, whether they would be able to lodge another student visa after holding a temporary visa in Australia or not. So Harshdeep, please stay with me. So this is what they have written on the screen here. As a genuine student requirements, so you are required to give these details. So give details of applicants' current circumstances. This includes ties to family, community, employment, economic circumstances, more or less the same as it was. Explain why the applicant wishes to study this course in Australia with this particular education provider, and this must also explain their understanding of the requirements of intended course and studying and living in Australia. It is the same as it was in the past. Explain how completing this course will benefit to the applicant, and give details of any other relevant information. So this is just for now. For in the student visa application, you will have columns, Manjot. In the student visa application itself, you will have these 4 columns to address, and maximum should be 150 words. So here is a bit of a update for you as well. When we prepare student visa application, we also have to get to 150 words statement in each of that column. Okay. Now, so previous study, what evidence should be considered and all that, they have a lot of information about that. Situation in their home country, potential situation in Australia, value of the course to their future, immigration history. We consider visa and travel history for Australia and other countries, previous applications and refusals, and also give, let me check Ministerial Direction 106 again.
It's more or less or it's the same thing.
Yeah,
I think
more or less
it
the
is
same.
easy as compared to the SOP.
Yep. So what they have mentioned here. So if you are applying for a, say, student visa from a temporary visa, unless your current visa has 8503 condition, but that condition is not 8503. 8503, they have spoken more about in terms of tourist visa. But when we talk about stopping potential temporary visa holders in applying for another student visa, there was a different condition. So we would have more information coming about that.
they wouldn't consider 8503 condition on a student visa, because most of the student visa are related to the temporary visa holders. That's a 485 visa. So then they will ask for that, they are stopping the 485 visa. They will not say that.
Nobody's stopping 485 visa.
Yeah.
So I know there is some area where the information is not clear.
Then they will ask that we are stopping the 485 visa. They will not say that we are imposing condition 8503 on the student visa.
Yes. So we will have more updates on this. So please bear with us as more information come through. I won't make any video to terrify you guys like everyone else does. I only do videos when I have valid information, and that valid information generally we are shared that valid information by Migration Institute of Australia. Before that, ministers also publish on their websites and their social media platforms as well. But I only do videos when the legislation is out. So I'll wait for that legislation to come out, and then we will talk about that in detail. Okay. So if we, as of today, you can still apply for a temporary visa even if you have taken 485 visa. If you can still apply for a student visa even if you have taken any other temporary visa in the past, including 485 visa. There's nothing that is stopping you to do so. But would you get your new student visa get granted? Yes, you would have to address why you are going from 485 visa to a student visa. That transition from 485 to student visa, you have to justify that. Okay, you can't just say because my current visa is running out, that's why you're going for. So you need to make a story there, and it has to be legitimate and genuine. So that's all I would say in response to this question. Okay. Now I've got another question coming from Takir Chima. Takir Chima, hello sir. Sir, what are the chances of ECT after 1 year? So Takir Shama, early childhood teachers, they are required, highly required. But remember, for those people who do not have ability to find job, just having skills assessment may not be enough in future, because if you look at states require you to have relevant job for you to get nomination from respective states for 491 or 190. Yes, having job is going to be really, really important and game changer in future. How many points you would need after 1 year? As of today, even people with 65 points are also getting invited. But would that happen? Would that stay the same next financial year? It really depends how many people come out next financial year and are in line to get those places for 189 as early childhood teachers. So the number of people who are currently studying this course is very vast, and many of them are going to get skills assessment, and they would queue in for 189.
Try to increase your points.
Yeah. Harshdeep, sir, should I wait or shall I start grad diploma leading to masters? So Harshdeep, your question, I think I have addressed many of your questions. My recommendation to you would be give us a call and we will try to see what best we can do for you. Okay. Rubin Pereira, hi sir, any chance of 190 carpentry Victoria 65 points? Not that I know of this financial year. Victoria hasn't invited any trade occupation this financial year, especially for 190. So if you are currently sitting at 65 points, if you are currently working in your own occupation, probably explore employer sponsored visa option, because that may give you better returns, right? It could be if you don't have skills assessment, it could be even training visa, 407. You can get up to 6 months to 2 years visa. It could also be 186 direct entry if you meet the criteria. It could be 482 as well, or even 494 if you are eligible. So explore for any trade occupations. If your current visa is running out soon, my recommendation to you guys is to explore employer sponsored visa options, because states do not have a lot of quota to invite every occupation. They are only being very, very choosy to address that critical shortage, and most of the states are inviting professional occupations, except only for few. And most of the states, Western Australia, South Australia, even to some extent Victoria, ACT, to some extent Queensland, and even Northern Territory, and even Tasmania, they are almost out of their states, and some states even have stopped the state nomination applications too. Western Australia has completely stopped it. Northern Territory has stopped it, and South Australia is at the brink of finishing all their remaining quota. Only state that is remaining is New South Wales, but again, New South Wales is also is a big state, and if they give nominations, that would be over as well. So this financial year is more or less like over, okay, for most of you. Now is the time to work with your English, work with your chances of getting a job. If you're currently working, maybe working with higher salary, and if your current visa is running out soon, then probably sort out your visa first, which is the immediate concern. But you need to now go with better planning, more planning, so you exactly know where you're going, and you always have a backup option as well. Okay. How much a graduate diploma early childhood cost if someone on 485 visa, and what intakes are available? So Muhammad Rauf Ahmad, please send us a message on WhatsApp +61 452 169 200. If you have studied a bachelor degree in Australia for minimum 3 years, it could be Bachelor of Business, IT, or any counseling or any bachelor's degree. This is the best course for them, and you have just applied for 485 visa. This is the best course for you. We do have intakes
And
available.
this is the best situation for you.
Best situation for you as well if you have just finished your degree and you have moved on to.
And it costs around 22,000 to 28,000. It depends that how much grades you have in your bachelor's
scholarship.
or in master's.
Yeah, there is scholarship as well. So scholarship is based upon your previous grades,
qualification,
and
yes.
probably if you have done English exam or not, on the basis of that. Okay. All right, guys, there are currently 27 viewers on TikTok. Guys, please head to our YouTube channel, because I'm addressing all the questions on YouTube today. And if you're watching us live on YouTube today, this is the time to subscribe, because we are going to come every now and then to answer your questions. And I am bringing all the questions from TikTok to YouTube. I want to I want you guys to please bring your questions to YouTube, because it is much easier for us to answer your questions. Apologies from us that we are not able to answer questions on TikTok, because it was getting messier and messier every day on TikTok, answering all the questions. So we are here, we want to help you, but you guys need to help yourself, please.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So see you guys. See you on the next live. Thanks very much.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So I'll see you tomorrow. All right, Vivek is asking, hello sir, is it possible to do free profile evaluation with you for possibility of migration or on PR regional? I have over 4 years of experience in software engineering. I work in Germany. So Vivek, if you are currently working in Germany, I can give you some basic steps, okay? So if you are working as a software engineer in Germany, the very first thing for you to do is to think about skills assessment. There's no free assessment at all. If you want to discuss your profile, you are required to book a consultation through our website, and we charge $100 for first consultation. But any money that you pay now would become a part of final quote, so you don't lose anything. So in that consultation, we can explain you what is possible and how it is going to happen, and later on you can decide whether you want to go ahead or not. Okay. Unfortunately, remember, time is our money. What do? We apply our time, right? Time is our money. Migration agents' time is money. So that's why we have this paid consultation available. If you want to come to Australia, this is a small investment from your side. The very first thing you want to do is to discuss it with a registered migration agent, whether it is possible or not. Okay. If you're able to make an investment, then you would be able to make investments in future as well, right? So that's how it is. Yangchen Lamo, when is the Canberra invitation round? They do invitations every now and then. So anyone, guys, if you are watching me live on TikTok, I'm taking all the questions on YouTube today. Please head to our YouTube channel. It is displayed on the screen. Okay? Please head to our YouTube channel. It is displayed on the screen. Keep asking questions, guys. We are here to answer your questions. I'm just displaying my YouTube channel as well on the screen. So we have a question coming from Mohammed Rauf. Graduate diploma available in Sydney on 485 visa. You can study graduate diploma in early childhood teaching online. Okay, so you can study it online. So it doesn't really matter where you're located. You can study graduate diploma in early childhood teaching online on 485 visa. All right. So all those people who are looking to ask questions on TikTok, I recommend all of you guys to please head to our YouTube channel and bring your all questions to YouTube, please. Okay. Someone is saying, I'm thinking to study certificate free in individual support for aged care jobs too. All right, guys, keep asking questions. For those who are currently keep asking questions, guys. All right. So some people questions don't stop flowing on TikTok. So many questions. So what is functional English? Functional English is 4.5 bands overall. That's functional English. Someone is asking, can we move to any RDA once 491 being granted? So I think different RDA may have different rules, right? So you need to check with the RDA whether it is possible for you to make a move or not. Sir, how long will JRP last? I'm in for motor mechanic, but haven't got the job yet. Green, I'm not able to understand your question. So for those who are I'm taking all the questions on YouTube today. Please head to our YouTube channel. Ramos, sorry, apologies, I was not able to. Your question somehow got overlooked. Ramos, your question is, hi, I got 482 labor agreement nomination. My company is in Melbourne and my employer has a business in regional area as well. On nomination, my working area regional, so I must live in regional. Yes, absolutely. So if you've got labor, if you need to stick to the visa conditions. So the position and the business has its location, and that's where your position is located. So you should live where you are for which you got visa for. Okay, otherwise you would be in breach of condition. Okay, Ramos, I hope that helps. That helps. Singh is asking on TikTok. Singh is asking, hi sir, currently I'm on 408 visa, will end on mid 2025. Can I apply for student visa after that? We don't know as yet, right? We don't know as yet, but any temporary visa holder who is applying for student visa again would have to justify why they are doing so. Okay. All right, guys. So we are taking all the questions. So there are currently 19 viewers on TikTok. If you guys are not sure about our YouTube channel, I have displayed it on the screen. So I'm taking all the questions on YouTube. We are trying to do this transition, questions on YouTube only or Facebook only. So please do head to our Facebook channel or YouTube, and you can please ask the questions there. So because questions get displayed on the screen, so everyone is able to see the question and everyone is able to take benefit out of it. Okay. Mike Kibet is asking, sir, any chances of state nomination for Mike is asking any chance for state nomination for mechanical engineer after completing master in engineering management. So Mike, if you have skills assessment as a mechanical engineer, I'm not sure what state you're located in. So if you are looking for state nomination, you would be required to look at the state's criteria. So every state has their own criteria. Most states require you to be working in your own occupation, in the nominated occupation. So it is advisable for you to I advise you to find a job, okay, yeah, as a mechanical engineer, and that would definitely increase your chances of getting invited by the state. If not this financial year, then at least the next financial year. Okay, all the best. James Bond, Dorji, I'm only taking questions on YouTube. So if you want to ask question on YouTube, please head to our YouTube channel and post that question there in the comments. Because I'm not taking many questions on TikTok today. We are doing this transition. We are switching those questions. I'm bringing all those questions to YouTube. The reason being, it is much easier for us to answer your questions on YouTube, and everyone is able to see as well. So please do head to our YouTube channel and ask questions from there. I have displayed the YouTube channel there on the screen. All right, let me know if anyone's questions have not been answered. I'm here to assist you with your questions, guys. Okay. So English requirements. So many of you have recently heard the English requirements for 485 visa have changed. So I'm going to run you through that as well. What are the requirements for English? So let me share the screen. Okay, so here we are. So English requirements, I'm also going to show you the requirements for English too. I want all of you guys to take this screenshot, okay? Just bear with me. I'm going to show you the relevant screen in a minute, okay? So anyone who is watching us live on TikTok, please head to our YouTube channel. I have displayed it on the screen. So English requirements for 485 visa. I'm just showing you that on my screen in a minute. Here we go. So if you're watching me live on Facebook and YouTube, I'm showing you this on screen. Please check, take a screenshot of this slide. Here you can see English requirements for 485 visa are now overall minimum band of at least 57. It is very tricky for PT because they have given different scores for different modules. Okay, listening has to be minimum 43 for listening, 48 for reading. So reading is now 48. Minimum initially was last time or before these changes was different. And then 42 in minimum speaking. Okay, and then we have 51 for writing. So these writing scores need to be 51. Speaking need to be 42 and above. Reading need to be 48 and above. Listening need to be 43 and above. And overall should be minimum 57. Okay, so these are the requirements for English for 485 visa. Please make sure you understand this if you're going to apply for 485 visa in next coming few months. Okay. User 804, if you post this question many times, you will get, I think I can even block you, because you seem to be not listening. So if you see on the screen, I have clearly written all questions on YouTube only. I am also displaying our YouTube channel as well. So if you, with due respect, head to our YouTube channel, hit subscribe and post this question there, I would be happy to answer your question. Okay. So these are the requirements for English. So guys, I've been online for almost 1.5 hours. Okay, it is almost time for me to go. I'm eventually going to come back again on Wednesday, and again on not this Friday because it's a public holiday, but Wednesday for sure. And on Wednesday we are also doing free. We are doing whole day free appointments because we are turning 7 years old. So it's been 7 years I started this company. So we are doing whole day, full day. We are doing free consultations, and this is an opportunity for those who wanted to talk to me but they were not able to pay fee. So just on Wednesday we will have whole day free consultations. I'm going to do a video on TikTok in a minute. I'll post that video on TikTok as well, so you can get benefit out of these free consultations. And also, if you're watching me live on TikTok right now, I recommend all of you guys to head to our YouTube channel, which is Endeavor Education, which is Australian Visa Matters. You can even, because I have changed this name a few times, I'm trying to figure out the best possible name. It may change in future as well. But yes, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I have displayed that YouTube channel on the screen. So we will do these lives. It is much easier for us to do live on this YouTube as well as on Facebook, because it is much easier for us to display the comments on the screen, so everyone gets some knowledge about each other's situation, and when everyone discusses their own scenario, we know and we learn from it. That's the whole purpose. Okay, so thank you very much for your cooperation and following us, and I'm gonna see you guys again in my next live show. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone on Facebook as well as on YouTube.